My quick demonstration on how to remove color fringing in almost any photograph. First step would be to open your file in Photoshop. And then what I like to do is I like to make a copy by dragging my file down to the plus symbol. Now I have a copy to work on. That way I don't mess up the original. And from here I'm going to come down to my selection panel here and choose hue and saturation. Because essentially what I'm going to do is I'm going to desaturate a certain color. Then I go to the border between the hue saturation and the background copy. Put my little pointer there and I hold down the Alt or Option button on my keyboard and then I click. You get this little arrow here. So what that does is this assigns this action here to this layer only. It does not affect the bottom layer. Okay? That's why you have this little arrow. It's telling me that this action is applied to this layer only. Now I'm going to go and go up to this panel here. This is my hue saturation. I'm going to hit the selection button here, and now I have a eyedropper. So whatever color this eyedropper is on, it will give me the color over here. Right now it says master. That means all colors. I don't want all colors. I just want this color, because as you can see, it's bleeding onto the top of the cow. I want to get rid of that. So, and software says it is yellow, or a version of yellow. So now I have this color here, and it's all yellows. It's not changing to greens, as you can see, it stays in yellows. And now I'm going to the saturation slider. I'm going to slide it all the way to the left. It's basically, as you can see, negative 100. It takes out all of that color. So what you see here is just tone. And there might be some green in there, but primarily it's yellow. And in fact, we're going to go and check the greens. And we're going to desaturate that as well. So as you can see on the top of the cow, when I move the slider, that color comes in and the color goes away when I desaturate the greens as well. So it's a mix of yellow and green. Okay, so now we have done that. And now what I have to do is I have to invert that, or turn it off, I should say. So I'm going to hold down my command button. I'm not sure what it is on a PC, but on a Mac it's a command button. And go Command I, and that turns that off. Looking down on my hue saturation panel, now I have to paint in that change. I need a brush to do that painting in. So I'm hitting my B on my keyboard, or select a brush. I'm going to press a B, and as you see the panel is black, which means it's hiding. It's hiding the hue and saturation adjustment. So I have to go over here, make sure I'm on white. So now that this panel over here is white, I can reveal the hue and saturation adjustment with my brush. Going up to the top, or wherever it is on your computer, I set my mode to normal, opacity 100, flow to 100. So these are all normal, 100, 100. I come down and I paint. So basically I'm removing the mask, revealing the change that I have made. And I'm just going to paint that in carefully. I'm using a fairly soft brush. What do I mean by soft? I mean that this brush does not have a hard edge. So if I go up to the top, I have brushes here. Hardness is 0. Oh, actually, I have it on hard round. My apologies. I have it on hard. I could change it to soft if I wanted to. But since this is a fairly hard edge, that's fine as well. So what I've done is I have removed that color fringe. To get an idea of how precise that is, I can go down to my mask. This is a mask. Hold down my Alt or Option key and press the mask. This is exactly what I've just done. That is the mask. This black is the mask. This white is removing the mask. Click again once I've pressed on Alt or Option. And as you can see, if I turn this layer on or off, color comes back, color goes away. Come back, go away. Now I'm turning off that layer altogether. So what I'm seeing now is the background, the original image. This one is off. This one is off because it's grayed out. So I'm seeing the original image. So if I come back and click on the adjustment image, the color of fringing is gone. Now, so I've done everything I want to do. Just fine tune it here a little bit. Let's just say it's perfect. The next step is to hold down the Shift button, select all the layers. All of these are active now. And then I click on Shift, Command, E. And that squishes them all down. And the job is done. Now I can save it or do whatever I want else to do it to this image. That's it. If you have any more questions, let me know.